All right, away from Nigeria, while Liberians await the results of Tuesday's general election, top EU observers have accused politicians who are already in office of overspending on their electoral campaigns and using government resources for them. Neither President George Weah nor other incumbent politicians have commented on the claim. Now, Andrea Scheider, who is heading the EU's election observation mission, said these actions flouted the rules of Liberia's electoral code. The EU observer had also hailed the turnout and said voters took part peacefully. Now, head of Secretariat, Liberia Elections Observation Network, Augustine Tamba, joins from Monrovia, Liberia for more on this. Good morning, Augustine, and thank you so much for joining us.
Good morning, and thank you for having me this morning. It's my pleasure being on your media to discuss Liberia's election issues.
Yeah. All right, so it's been 3 years since Liberians went to the polls to elect leaders. Do you have an idea of why the results are not out yet? What could be the reason for the delay?
So I think the National Election Commission has informed the Liberian people that these elections are, the results are going to be released on an incremental basis. And given the fact that in our country there is challenge to network connectivity, to rural connectivity, and those could just be part of the contributing factor why we're having a delay in the release of the results. Another factor could be the anxiety that Liberians have and all political parties have in the results of these elections ahead of the official pronouncement. Uh, Political parties are claiming victory, and so we believe the National Election Commission is doing its due diligence to ensure that figures released to the general public are actually accurate and verifiable.
All right, Augustine, if you can hear me. Now, you talked about other parties, claiming that they've actually won. Now, reports actually have it that the Election Commission was expected to announce results. That's the first results latest on Wednesday, with final results due within 15 days. Now, since most Liberians say the just concluded elections were free, fair, and credible, do you think that the results, if finally announced, would actually reflect same?
So, given every processes that we have observed, we believe that the will of the people will be respected. We believe that the National Election Commission will announce the actual will of the people as we move towards the final pronouncement of the elections. So yes, I can say that the will of the people will be reflective in the pronouncement of the results by the National Election Commission. So the National Election Commission has, by law, 15 days to announce the final results. However, we as observer groups have, over the time, encouraged the National Election Commission to try as much as possible in time to release the election results. And that is because there has been this anxiety, like I said, from parties and even from the turnout. I mean, the turnout in these elections have been so massive. And that speaks to the fact that Liberians themselves are eager to hear it, what these results will look like. So the National Election Commission is under immense pressure to ensuring that these results but come up in a more accurate form and reflecting the will of the people.
Now, it's a good thing that, voter apathy wasn't recorded in these elections. And also, you actually talked about anxiety of the results to be announced by, parties and all that. But in light of all of that, do you see this particular election as a verdict on Liberia or a journey towards having a great country?
So I think this is a journey towards having a great country, wherever the results will turn out to be, will reflect how Liberians themselves see the forward march of our country. We believe that there are a lot of different factors interplaying in these elections. As an institution, prior to these elections, we've been monitoring the economic, social, and political issues across the country. After these elections, we will do a comprehensive analysis of what the results will look like and trying to link those with our findings from the pre analysis of situations we have had. So basically, I think this is a mixture of what our country will look like after this election. And as a Liberian, we will only pray for the results to take us to a prosperous end as a country.
All right, well, thank you so much, Augustine Tamba, all the way from Monrovia, Liberia, for joining us on News Central.
Thank you so much. It's always my pleasure.